East Alabama teen convicted as an accomplice to murder, learning his fate today in a Russell County courtroom. Emotional pleas from the parents on both sides of this case before the judge rendered his final ruling for 18-year-old Jadarius Snipes. But it was his mother who ended up in handcuffs during this proceeding. Newsletter 9's Alexis Thornton joins us live from our newsroom after being at that sentencing hearing. So, Alexis, tell us more about this courtroom drama today.
Well, Jason, two fathers stood before the judge today with completely different pleas. Snipes' father begged for mercy for his son, while the victim's father demanded justice with the maximum sentence. But tensions escalated when Snipes' mother was handcuffed before the judge sentenced him to 45 years in prison.
I want you to see this because I lucked out. Because of the fact that I didn't want to hear them saying stuff.
What's going on? This is your Silver Stranger 01. Strangers gather as the world is on the verge of shatter. Let's get into it. Y'all make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah.
Jadarius Snipes' mother, Mary Herbert, left the courtroom after an investigator spoke to the court, referencing a social media picture the morning after the killing of Ryan Bowles. The investigator says the photo showed Snipes with a gun and throwing gang signs with younger boys, influencing them, when officials say they should have been in school.
I'm entitled to be angry. I want you to see this because I lucked out. Because of the fact that I didn't want to hear them saying stuff.
Jadarius Snipes' mother, Mary Herbert, left the courtroom after an investigator spoke to the court, referencing a social media picture the morning after the killing of Ryan Bowles. The investigator says the photo showed Snipes with a gun and throwing gang signs with younger boys, influencing them, and officials say they should have been in school.
I'm entitled to be angry. I'm entitled to be pissed off. I'm entitled to walk away when I don't want to hear BS.
The judge ordered deputies to place her in handcuffs after she refused to come back inside the hearing.
So for anybody to try to condemn me or force me to listen and tell me I wanted you to be there for your son, no, you wanted me to listen to y'all lies. Because if you was actually there for my son in a judicial way, you would have never allowed none of this stuff to happen.
Wait a minute. What? What? So wait a minute. When did it become the court, society, taxpayers, anybody's responsibility to be there for your son? That's your son. That's your son.
Facts.
So wait a minute. Your son participated in and was an accomplice to murder. You getting pissed because they holding your son accountable. What we talking about? So wait a minute. Because see, if she was on the other end, right? Let's say that she was the victim's mother. I would be able to say, yeah, you know what? She just emotional. She crashing out because her kid got killed, all of that stuff. But you crashing out. Look, he not even tripping. He not tripping. He feeling comfortable. Apparently, he got some friends in prison. All of that, right? He not tripping. He's slow motion. He's spinning in the chair like this. Hey, dude is doing this. Doing this.
Great commentary from Anton Daniels. We locked in. We agree. You on point. He's too lackadaisy. I would be sick in my stomach if I was in his chair.
Dog is in the chair spinning around. He's spinning. He chilling. He having a good old time. She crashing out because they now holding her accountable. He's spinning in the chair doing onesies. And she over there getting mad. Ma'am. Your son is doing spin arounds in the chair and you sitting there talking big dog stuff? That's what his son look like he doing. He ain't tripping. He just having a good old time. Yo, listen, y'all. We have to, seriously. And I know y'all think it's a joke, but it's a real thing. We got to get rid of these single parent households, bro. Single parent households. And I know you don't want to talk about it because you feel as though your mama that was on Section 8, because your mother that was on Section 8 raised you without any kind of problems and you don't think that you got trauma, but you do. That's why you keep being an evil motherfucker in real life. You're never been able to hold down a job. You got a couple different baby mamas. You hate the hoes and you attack anybody else that's successful. Oh man, but I'm straight and I didn't have a father in my life. That's why you fucked up. That's why you toe up. That's why you toe down. That's why you so desperate. That's why you in debt. That's why you got so many student loans. That's why you just out here looking like a crash dummy. We got to stop this too. We got to stop people from coming in and saying, I ain't had no father in my life and I turned out okay. You didn't turn out, bro. You didn't turn out okay. It's not okay. It's hard enough. It's hard enough when you got two parents. It's hard enough when you got two parents that are working feverishly inside of the household.
Yeah, he breaking it down. That was the first question I was gonna ask. Where's the dad? Where's the father? But I've asked this question many times, and I'm sure I'll continue to ask, especially when it comes to court, prison, jail, sentencing, etc. It's just ridiculous.
His action.
I'm not really a cupcake, but I am super baked.
Gotta lock in, let the commercial play.
We play the rest of this video.
There for my son in a judicial way, you would have never allowed none of this stuff to happen.
She is just making excuses for her son and for his actions and not taking responsibility, and he doesn't either.
Snipes was sentenced to 45 years for felony murder and 20 years for robbing Douglas Rutledge before Bowles was shot in the Synovus Bank parking lot on 13th Street in Phoenix City in December 2023. Rutledge also took the stand addressing Snipes, saying, quote, "I pray that you find peace. I love you and I forgive you." Rutledge called Snipes his nephew, just knowing him from the community.
He'll be eligible for parole at some point. I don't know when. The family and our office will be notified on any future parole dates. And as far as I'm concerned, we will begin objecting as soon as the parole dates come up.
And there you have it. Young black man without a father carries the same attitude as his mother when it comes to taking accountability. So, since he, obviously didn't have much discipline, he will now have to be disciplined by the government. The strangers we encounter, dangerous. Y'all be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. As always, stay dangerous, my silver strangers. Peace.